Okay. Now see, private sector aims at profit maximization while public sector aims at providing reliable services to the customers. We can say in the pre-independence period, public sector undertakings were set up in areas like post and telegraph, airlines, railways, etc. After independence, public sector was undertaken as a part of industrial policy in 1956. We can say it is the public sector organization. So now we'll see what do you mean by departmental organization, or we can see what is the departmental organization. See, now the departmental organization, the organization which is owned, managed, controlled and financed by the government is known as departmental organization. Listen carefully. The organization which is owned, managed, controlled and financed by the government is known as the departmental organization. We can say it is the oldest form of business organization because departmental organization performs its all activities as an integral part for government only. The minister in charge of ministry is the head of this organization. All departmental organizations act through officers of the government and all the employees are called as the government employees. Understood? Now see, we'll give some examples of the departmental form of organizations are the post office, railways, defense industries, radio, public utility services, etc. Okay, now understood what do you mean by departmental organization? Okay, now we'll move ahead and we'll see what are the features, what are the different features of the departmental organization. Now see, the first feature is it is managed by the government. Departmental organization is managed by a concerned government department, minister at the top responsible to the parliament for this operations. Okay. Now the second feature is delegation of authority. The downward delegation of the authority is effected from the top executive to every part of the organization. Okay. Now the third is it is financed by the government. Departmental organization is financed through annual budget appropriations made by the legislature and its revenues are directly paid to the government treasury. Now the fourth feature is it is run by the government. Different procedures like budgeting, accounting and auditing are at par with the government departments. The next feature is it is not having any separate legal entity. So departmental organization has no separate existence from the government. It is working under concerned ministry. And the last feature that is it is a government employees. Since it is an integral part of the government, we can say the staff of the enterprise is treated equally with other civil servants for all the purposes with other government employees. Okay, understood what are the different features of departmental organization? Okay, now we will see what are the different merits of departmental organization. Now merits means what? We can say these are the advantages of departmental organization. The very first is direct control. How the direct control? Because in departmental organization there is a direct and absolute control of the government over the enterprise. Now the second advantage is direct revenue to the government. The revenues of the enterprise directly go to the government treasury in a departmental organization. Now the third is less overheads. Now how it is less overheads? Because as the departmental organizations are operated by the government themselves, the administrative overhead charges are less. Okay. Now the fourth is proper use of funds. Since these undertakings are subject to strict control and supervision, it is more chances for the chances for misuse of funds are less in the departmental organization. Now the fifth is qualified staff. These organizations are properly managed and supervised by the qualified staff. And the last one, that is, it maintains the secrecy. These organizations maintain maximum secrecy on policy matters, and also they are take care of essential goods and services. Okay, understood what are the different features, what are the different advantages of departmental organization. Now we'll see what are the different demerits of departmental organization. Demerits, we can say these are the limitations. Okay, the first demerit is delay in action. As departmental organizations are controlled by the government, there is always centralization of authorities, and such excessive centralization of authority leads to the delay in action. Now, the second demerit is red tapeism and bureaucracy. There is always problem of red tapeism and bureaucracy in departmental organization, which affects its trustworthiness. Now the third is less scope for initiative. There is no scope for the initiative and skill, as the procedures and policies are subject to the criticism in the parliament. Now the fourth is lack of flexibility. Departmental organization always lacks flexibility because the excessive control and the supervision by the government. Now the fifth is it is delayed in decision. How delayed in decision? Because for each and everything the sanctioning of the minister or the top executive is essential, right? The executives are the lower level cannot take any decisions. And the last one is absence of professionalism. Absence of professionalism because the fear of public criticism, frequent transfers of officials and staff affects the efficiency of this organization. Understood what are the different demerits of departmental organization? Okay. Thank you everyone. I hope you have understood very clearly what do you mean by departmental organization, what are the different features of departmental organization, what are the advantages and what are the limitations of departmental organization. Thank you.